मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतंगमय।
Today we are going to study guided composition. Composition is to write, we all know that. In our non-detailed text, after all the lessons in language work, we have guided composition, paragraph writing with hints. Let us see. You have your non-detailed textbooks in front of you, all of you, okay, because we will need to read what is there in the language work in the non-detailed textbooks. In case you don't know the story, I will just tell you briefly what the story is. Today's lessons are the open window and lemon, yellow and fig. Okay, the first lesson, the open window, I'll just read the summary of it. If you have the textbook, open the book on page number 37. The open window tells the story of Vera, a self-possessed 15-year-old girl whose specialty is romance at short notice. She receives a nervous young man called Nuttall in her aunt's absence. She increases his nervousness by telling him an invented story of the death of her aunt's husband and brothers while on a snipe hunting expedition. In the dim light when the hunting party returns, Nuttall takes them for ghosts and bolts out. The girl very calmly invents another story to explain his strange behavior. This is the story. Now, if you turn the page, in exercises we have composition. The first question, paragraph writing. How did Vera make sure that Nuttall did not know anything about them? Now, as I said, composition is to write. To write is to organize. In guided composition, you are given hints, and these hints are all in a particular order. When you are writing the answer with the help of the hints, you have to remember the story, you have to construct sentences with the help of these hints, and organize your sentences into a clear, orderly paragraph. So, in guided composition, what is it that you have to do? You have to remember the story, you have to construct sentences with the help of the hints, and organize your sentences into a clear, orderly paragraph. You can use your own words in the place of the hints. And also, when you are writing the paragraph, you have to remember or think of what kind of linking words that you can use to make sentences and the paragraph. Okay? You can replace or use your own words for the hints given. You must think of what kind of linkers you can use both within the sentence and in connecting the sentences. Now, in the first lesson that we have in the open window, what is the first question? How did Vera make sure that Nuttall did not know anything about them? This is the question, the first question. Now, let us go to the hints. What are the hints? Very, very clever. Asked him if he knew many of the people around there. Learned that he had letters of introduction from his sister. His first visit. Confirmed by asking again that he knew nothing about her aunt. So, what are the hints? Let us go back once again. Very, very clever. If you go to your textbook, you can see all these hints in your textbook. Page 38 and 39. Okay, non-detailed textbook. Very, very clever. Asked him if he knew many of the people around there. Learned that he had letters of introduction from his sister. His first visit. Confirmed by asking again that he knew nothing about her aunt. Now, how do we use these above hints in making a paragraph? That is guided composition. We are guided by these hints to compose a paragraph. Very easy. You don't even need a teacher for it. Now, the question is about Vera, isn't it? So, we begin with Vera. When we read the story, we remember the inquiries she made. Now, to be able to write these paragraphs, even with the help of the hints, we need to know the story. You must read the story at least 4 times. The question is about Vera, I said. So, we begin with Vera. What are the inquiries that she made? We take the help of the hints. So, the first hint we take, Vera very, very clever. That is the hint. Vera is a very intelligent girl. She could see that she could make Nuttall believe her stories. Now, when we are writing, we have to link one sentence to the other. How do we do that? In the first sentence, we used Vera. So, by using she, in the next sentence, we are connecting the second sentence to the first sentence. Okay, we are using a pronoun to use for connecting. Vera is a very intelligent girl. She could see that she could make Nuttall believe her stories. Don't write Vera is a very intelligent girl. Vera could see that she could make Nuttall believe her stories like that. Don't use her name all the time. You used her name, the first sentence, next you come to she. Now, the next sentence is, she asked him questions and got to know that he does not know any people there and that he had only letters of introduction. We took the help of the hints and then we made a sentence out of this. She asked him questions and got to know that he is an absolute stranger there. So, got to know that he does not know any people there and that he had only letters of introduction. This is the second sentence, second or third sentence. She questioned again to make sure he does not know anything about her aunt. This sentence is the basic sentence. She questioned again. That is how Vera made sure. She questioned again to make sure that he does not know anything about her aunt. So, the last sentence is, by asking clever questions, she made sure that Nuttall did not know anything about her, about their family. Okay? Now, we wrote a paragraph 5 sentences. We used linking words she, he, these are pronouns, and, so, conjunctions, and we followed order. Okay? Now, if you look at the book, you keep the book in front of you, look at the hints, look at the hints here. Vera very clever, asked him if he knew many people of the, many of the people around there, learned that he had only letters of introduction from his sister, his first visit, confirmed by asking again that he knew nothing about her aunt. Taking these hints, we composed a paragraph of 5 sentences. Okay? If you go to the, look at this. Now, if you can write it down, you will make sure you can be sure that this is one paragraph. Vera is a very intelligent girl. She could see that she could make Nuttall believe her stories. The question is, no, Vera, You can, okay. Okay. Sorry. I am pressing the upward thing, so we were going up. Okay. Vera is a very intelligent girl. She could see that she could make Nuttall believe her stories. She asked him questions and got to know that he does not know any people there and that he had only letters of introduction. She questioned again to make sure that he does not know anything about her aunt. So, by asking clever questions, she made sure that Nuttall did not know anything about their family. Now, we wrote a paragraph of 5 sentences like this using linking words she, he, and so, and we followed the order given in the hints. Okay, very easy to write. All of you can write beautiful paragraphs if you follow the order, make sentences and make sure that the connections are right, make sure that the sentences follow some order. Because we read the story already, we would know what the order is. Okay, you have to read the story at least 4 times. Only then you can write beautiful paragraphs. Okay, writing starts with reading. You have to read a lot. Okay, now let's go to the next lesson. Lemon, yellow and fig. Describe the behavior of the 2 customers is the question. Okay, now you read the story. Have you finished the story in the class? If you have not finished it, it doesn't matter. You can read the story yourself at home. It's a beautiful story full of irony of life and how generally things happen in life. Okay, I will read the summary of it. Page number 50. Okay, open your books at page number 50. I am reading the summary of the story first before I tell you. Lemon, Yellow and Fig is one of Malgonkar's stories that has enjoyed great popularity. It is about a salesman in a saree shop who gets into trouble because of his over-cautiousness. Sales had gone up since the present salesman had joined, and the proprietor Mr. Ratnam had liked him for his honesty. One day, Mr. Ratnam sent his daughter and sister incognito, nobody knows who they are, incognito, to the shop to test his skill and honesty. The salesman's anxiety not to be swindled made him appear dishonest in the eyes of Mr. Ratnam, who sacked him promptly. It's a beautiful story, again just like the open window. Now the first question is, describe the behavior of the 2 lady customers. It is a descriptive paragraph. You have the hints here. First lady, pretty as a picture, strong perfume, chose lemon colored saree, paid, left with a smile. Second lady, large and prosperous, strong perfume, wanted fig colored saree, bought 2, paid and left. These are the hints. What are the hints once again? First lady, pretty as a picture, strong perfume, chose lemon colored saree, paid, left with a smile. Second lady, large and prosperous, strong perfume, wanted fig colored saree, bought 2, paid and left. Okay. Now let's make sentences with the help of these hints. The first lady, pretty as a picture, is the hint. Now we have to make it into a sentence. How do we make it as a sentence? Use your own words. The first lady was young and very beautiful. I said young and very beautiful. If you are writing, you can say the first lady was young and very smart. The first lady was young and very pretty. You can use your own words. Very charming, whatever words that you can use for pretty as a picture, you can use. Okay. The first lady was young and very beautiful. she wore a perfume. The second one was what? Strong perfume. Strong perfume. Now we cannot say she is wearing a strong perfume. We have to change it so that it is our sentence. She wore a perfume which was heavy for the morning. Now I took this from the lesson. Heavy for the morning. Morning times generally we don't use heavy perfumes or garish clothes. We use them only at night. Now she wore a perfume which was heavy for the morning. Her perfume was so strong that it filled the shop when she came into the shop. She chose a plain lemon colored sari and a choli piece to match. Okay. She gave the salesman a crisp 100 rupee note for a bill of 40 rupees. She took the change and gave him a charming smile before going out. The second lady was fat and looked rich with her diamond ear clips. She also wore the same strong perfume. She looked at the fig colored saris with great interest. She took the suggestion of the salesman that she should buy the two she liked, smiling, showing her pan colored teeth. This is the sentence. Look at the way we made the sentence here. She took the suggestion of the salesman with a smile. What is the suggestion? That she should buy both the saris that she liked. Okay. Look at the sentence here. She took the suggestion of the salesman that she should buy the two she liked, smiling, showing her pan colored teeth. Then she paid for both the saris a bill of 90 in all 10 rupee notes and left. Okay, this is the behavior of the two ladies. We took the help of the hints. What are the hints? First lady pretty as a picture, strong perfume, chose lemon colored sari, paid, left with a smile. Second lady large and prosperous, strong perfume, wanted fig colored sari, bought two, paid and left. For this, what kind of a paragraph have we made? Look at this. The first lady was young and very beautiful. She wore a perfume which was heavy for the morning. Her perfume was so strong that it filled the shop when she came into the shop. She chose a plain lemon colored sari and a choli piece to match. She gave the salesman a crisp 100 rupee note for a bill of 40 rupees. She took the change and gave him a very charming smile before going out. The second lady was fat and looked rich with her diamond ear clips. She also wore the same strong perfume. She looked at the fig colored saris with great interest. She took the suggestion of the salesman that she should buy the two saris she liked, smiling, showing her pan colored teeth. Then she paid for both the saris a bill of 90 in all 10 rupee notes and left. Now you can make this. It was not possible for me to make two paragraphs on the screen, but actually in your notebooks when you are writing, make this into two paragraphs. First lady one paragraph, second lady one paragraph. Okay. Now you can see in each paragraph you have about 4 sentences or 3 or 4 sentences. It is the right size for the paragraph. It doesn't matter, even though he said one paragraph, you can make it into two paragraphs because we are describing the two ladies in two separate paragraphs. Okay, it will make it will look better. Okay. Now we wrote 11 sentences to describe the behavior of the two ladies, taking the hints but also from the memory of the story, using descriptive words and linkers. We can also write the paragraph in a different way, taking the same hints. Now I made the above paragraph into actually above answer into two paragraphs. In the following paragraph, I made only one paragraph but in a different way. Okay, I just described the behavior in the previous answer, but this answer, let us see how we can make it into a different kind of paragraph. Okay. The two lady customers were different in their personalities and behavior. What is the question? Describe the behavior of the two lady customers. Okay. The two lady customers were different in their personalities and behavior. The first one was young and beautiful, whereas the other one was older, fat and looked rich with her diamond ear clips. Now, whereas is a linking word which is making a comparing, which is comparing. Okay. First one was something, whereas the second was on something else. Okay.